been a bit too long since we uploaded the last video. I hope you guys are doing good. Today we have a bit of a somewhat meta build video, okay? It is a 308 meta build. It is not the FAL, it is not the MDR, but it's something totally different than those platforms. Now, this gun has been just absolutely melting the opposition for me for the last couple of weeks. Now, I always kind of overlooked it because when this gun came out in the beginning, it wasn't really that good. It felt clunky, it felt heavy, it was just not fun. But recently I've been using it a lot and it feels amazing, and you guys should try it out as well and see how it goes. Okay, now you can use this for long range combat, you can use it for close range combat. It's totally up to you. I'm going to show you that build right now. Let's jump into it. So here we are on the presets menu. All you guys have to do is go to assault rifles here, go down to Scar H, the first one. It is called the MK17 stock preset. There you go. This is what you need, okay? Now, it doesn't matter if it's the black Scar or the FDE Scar, but the black Scar, the MK17, comes with a 20-inch barrel, and that's what you need, okay? 20-inch barrel is definitely needed for this build. I mean, you can go shorter, but then you're gonna lose out on recoil, okay? You're gonna have more ergo, but this is the way I would definitely rock out my my Scar. So you can grab whatever pistol grip that you want. If you want to go a little bit higher on ergo, max out ergo on the pistol grip, you can grab the ergo grip right here or the Graal 5. It doesn't matter because they basically give the same stats either way. So it depends what you want to spend. I think the Graal 5 is a tiny bit cheaper. Now the magazine, it stays on 20 rounds, okay? But you don't really need more than that because this thing fires it. You know, it doesn't fire too fast. It's 600 RPM, but if it hits your enemy, it really is going to do a lot of damage. So it is easy to control. Okay, now so you're going to grab an RK2 grip right here. As you can see, nothing too major. Grab the SRX Scar because this adds a bit more of ergo. You definitely need a bit. You're going to need a bit of ergo on this build because it's going to be mostly recoil heavy. Then you can put whatever flashlight laser device that you want to put. I'm going to put a boulder here, right there. Okay. Same thing. Now, when it comes to the muzzle device, we need to get ourselves the QDC. Where is it? See, right here, and put up the PRS QDC suppressor on as well. Now, already we have 65 recoil. Okay. Now, 65 recoil is going to be the minimum amount, I believe, you can get for the Scar. Okay, now ergo, it looks a bit, low. Okay, but that doesn't really matter that much. I'll show you guys soon. I mean, it's not the fastest ADSing weapon, but once you get your sight locked in on a guy, they're going down. And then you can choose whatever scope you want. If you want to go for a hammer scope, I feel like the hammer scope is actually pretty good on this build. If you want to have a bit of a close range and long range versatility here, you can grab a Voodoo if you like. You can grab whatever you like, ladies and gentlemen. But for me, if I want to run this thing, if I want to go close quarter combat, I always choose a holographic sight. Now, before we get out of here, you can also put an extra, what do you call it, like a foldable iron sight here in the front. You can add a little bit more ergo, so it's basically, yeah, it's pretty low on ergo, but this thing feels like an absolute freaking beast. Now, if you want to balance a little bit more ergo, I recommend getting the B25 RK1, canted grip. I am not a big fan of it, but if you want to go for this thing right here, just go with it. It's definitely up to you. But the way I use this gun, it's basically with an RK2. Straight down RK2 on this. So let's go and check this out in the range. Let's do it. Here we are at the range. Got our bad boy here, our meta boy, loaded up with M62. Now, for this build, you really need to use M62. Okay, it has a -1 recoil, but that -1 will definitely help you out a little bit. You can also use M80, which I believe they do not have any like recoil change whatsoever. What you need is M62, okay, or M80 if you don't have M62, okay? Here we go. This is going to be fully auto, okay? Now we can go. So as you can see, first 2 rounds, they're going to be a little bit jumpy. That was me not really controlling it, though. So if I control it, it's going to be a lot better, okay? So here we go. Another mag. Pop another. So again, you can imagine what kind of damage this thing will do. Remember, you're shooting M62. Okay, there's not a lot. There's none left in there, but you're shooting M62. Okay, so if you guys have anyone that is around, you know, 30 meters away with a holographic, you're just gonna delete them. You're gonna absolutely take them down with no issue whatsoever. Now, the FAL, for example, now you're talking about like, oh, the FAL is. It's a great platform as well. Thing is, with the FAL, if you're a suppressor, it really doesn't feel that great at all. Plus, the ergo on this thing, it doesn't really feel that bad. As you can see, the gun's ergo is at 19, and it doesn't really feel that bad. If you had to build a FAL with a suppressor, the ergo is just way too low, and it just swings all over the place. And it doesn't feel good at all. So, I highly suggest you guys try this build out. It is absolutely a freaking machine. So if you guys do, please let me know in the comments, and happy hunting.